and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped out your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth.
You never gave us like 40 acres in the field to Jake. They were not to the Negroes. Where's their land at? Where's their portion of land at? See what I'm saying? Go ahead. You ain't giving them that.
Which, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth. And the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth.
And we're not crying, we're not howling like you are. We're howling to see you destroyed. We're howling for the abominations that are being committed in the earth. We're howling because these Negroes, Latino, Native American Indians are fucking full of shit. That's what it's talking about. They're crying because of all the abominations, the fraud, and the unfairness, the unjust, the injustice that's here in America, man. While you're crying about your fucking own gain, your wealth. Because you know that you're about to be put out of power. And all these nations are about to fight against you. You're gonna have to actually fight back. Because all this shit that's going on, all these false flag terror, you're causing them. You act like these people are just gonna just back up and not do anything. They're catching on to where they're gonna start retaliating. You're crying wolf, man. Selling wolf tickets, that's all you fucking do. Go ahead.
It says, ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton.
Yeah, wanton is fucking, you live voluptuous. You had all the access to all the pleasures in life, man. Read that part again.
Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and you have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. You have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter.
Yeah, you've nourished yourself to the point where you're gonna be destroyed, man. Because you didn't feed. What do the scriptures say that you reap to the flesh? You're gonna reap. If you reap to the flesh, it's the corruption. But if you reap the spirit to the spirit, or you sow to the spirit, it's everlasting life. I believe it's in Galatians. And that's saying that Esau can make it because Esau can't. All right. It is the point. You just filled yourself up with all the pleasures of life, your desires, you know, that I probably can't even think of. You got it. Talking about you elite. You Bilderberg, you Rothschilds, all right? You Kissingers, you DuPonts, all right? You fucking Bill Gates, all right? All you international bankers, man, all right? They're all gonna be destroyed, man.
Galatians.
No, y'all gonna be put into captivity. My bad, Salakia. But y'all gonna be put into captivity by the 144,000, man. Y'all gonna be fucking put in chains of iron, chains of iron, and you're gonna be put to work, man. Because all your life, like I said, you lived on the earth through wanton and the pleasures of life. All right. The scriptures say that. Where the 1 Timothy, see that liveth in pleasures shall die.
Yeah, right here. 1 Timothy 5 and 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth.
Is dead while she liveth, man. So you've nourished it all up in your mind to death.
Yeah. Galatians 6 and 8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall the Spirit reap life everlasting.
And that's what us brothers on the highways and the byways and throughout our daily life. That's what we're sowing. We're exercising the Spirit, man. All right, not no body exercise. Not trying to look good. Not trying to fucking get all swole, cut up, and fucking trying to win women and you know all that stuff. You know, I mean, you gotta take care of yourself. Don't get me wrong, shit. But that's what Esau does, all right? That's what the gymnasium, you go back to that word gym means naked. That's what the Greeks and them were doing, butt naked working out. That's why today you go in those gyms, you see ass and titties. That's all I see. Cause that's where I pick up my daughter. Ass and titties, man. I'm a man, so I'm looking at a female. I'm like, yeah, ass and titties everywhere. Not, probably, I don't know how thick those clothes are, but it's not that far from where I can actually see what she got underneath that. But I've already seen what she got underneath. And then you got dudes in there that are fucking queers, looking at another dude. You know, that's what Esau does. Esau likes that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, use the world, but not abuse it.
First Peter's 5 and 6. But
just lock you for this West Texas wind, man. This weather over here in West Texas is wild. Right? Sorry about the windy videos.
James 5 and 5. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter. Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he does not resist you.
Yeah. Can't resist you, man. That's another curse, man. You know? If Jake tries to resist you, what happens? You cast him down, man. You cast that man down hard to where he can't get up, and his only option is to do what? Sell drugs, and ultimately get put in prison, and you make money off him while he's in prison. So Jake is in a losing situation. Not only just the Negroes, but also the Latinos, man. Native American Indians. This is the only way we can resist Esau. It's spiritual battle, man. It's knowledge is power, man. That's the only way we can fight against this devil. We gotta wait on Yahweh Shai to come and fight, destroy with the angels and missiles. And ultimately come through the UFOs, man. The chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Start zapping these people to fucking dust. What else? Is that it on there?
Yeah. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 11, verse 43. Therefore is thy wrongful dealing come up unto the highest, and thy pride unto the mighty. The highest also had looked upon the proud times, and behold, they are ended.
Yeah, they're ended, man. It's just now. It's like this. You got the pot boiling with water. Or you may have food in there and everything, so you can't go in and devour and eat just yet. So you turn off the heat, it's spilling over, but that doesn't mean because you turn the heat off, it's done. Because it's still hot, shit's still coming out, so you have to back away and wait a minute. So we're at that time. It's expired already, man. All right, so like we read in Habakkuk, you're like fucking. He's gonna pour filth upon you, like a moldy ass carton of milk or a fucking gallon of milk. You're expired. Your time's expired, and it's just a matter of time when Yahweh Shai's gonna come back.
It says, and behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled. And therefore appear no more thou eagle, nor thy horrible wings, nor thy wicked feathers, nor thy malicious heads, nor thy hurtful claws, nor all thy vain body. That all the earth may be refreshed, and may return, being delivered from thy violence, and that she may hope for the judgment and mercy of him that made her.
Yep, and that's what we're waiting on, man. We're waiting for you to be destroyed. All your hurtful, decayed, cancerous body, man. All right, your mindset, it needs to be crushed and extinguished and put out. All right, because Yahweh Shai is the only one that can destroy the soul, man. You know, the spirit or in the body, man. He can destroy both. He created it.
And it says, and it came to pass, while the lion spake these words unto the eagle, I saw, and behold, the head that remained and the four wings appeared no more. And the two went unto it, and set themselves up to reign, and her kingdom was small, full of uproar. And I saw, and behold, they appeared no more, and the whole body of the eagle was burnt.
Yeah, the whole body of the eagle was burnt, man. America. America is about to be fire, man. All right, with fire, man.
It says, and the whole body of the eagle was burnt, so that the earth was in great fear. like the brother was saying, all the whole message that you can't comprehend the destruction that the Most High is going to bring with, that the havoc is going to wreak on this planet, all because of Esau. Because Esau's been so destructive and just evil that the earth is going to be in great fear. That's why you got the scriptures talking about you little imps, you little peon, you little Peabodies. Y'all gonna all be in great fear when your house shot comes back. And you're not gonna be thinking it's an alien invasion either. You're gonna see a man showing himself ready to destroy y'all. Thy wrongful dealings are coming to an end. It's like recently there was a clip put out by Yeshawamba about this new device that you can pickpocket someone without even touching them anymore. It looks like an iPad. You seen it? Well, now if a man gets close to you, like within this distance, be careful. He could be trying to be pickpocketing you, but it uses the RFID chip, and they can just walk like this, and you get the time, and then they take all your information, steal your identity. All these wrongful dealings, man. Why would someone create that device to steal out this man's hard-earned money and all his information? All your treacheries are going to come to an end.
I got 1 Thessalonians 5:2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Hey, the reason it's going to come like a thief in the night is even though Esau knows Yahushua is coming back to destroy this place, he's not expecting it to be the way it's going to be that Yahushua prophesied. He's expecting some form of deal or some miracle way he's going to actually win against Yahushua, or be like a stalemate or something. Like he's going to be able to ward it out. He's not going to expect the gravity and horror and torture that he's going to receive. He doesn't expect that he doesn't think that Yahushua is going to be as cruel as he promised that he's going to be, or that he would be if he ever disobeyed him. It's just that whole excessive pride that's deceived him so much. Y'all people, the way y'all don't believe Yahushua is actually going to be as cruel that he's going to be in that day. The scriptures tell you, man, it come a fast cruel. All right? There's nothing beautiful about the coming of Yahushua. There's nothing beautiful about it except the redemption and the deliverance of the elect. Only they're going to be safe and not harmed by Yahushua. They're going to be taken care of, but to the rest of you are going to be destroyed horribly.
I got Isaiah 47:7, and thou saidest, I will be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me.
It's like the brother said earlier about you nourished yourself so much that it destroyed you. These delicacies and all these artillery and whatever you have, pleasures of life, it still left you with that one thing, man, which is what the elect has: protection. You don't have protection.
You don't have the spirit, man. You don't have the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh. You're carnal. All right, you're a base man.
Yep.
Right. It says, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. The loss of children, widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, for the great abundance of thy enchantments.
And it's not talking about, it is going to be literal loss of children and widowhood, but it's not talking about that. It's talking about the way that this whole entire, your entire delicacies, I guess, are just going to be stripped away from you.
Loss of children means that Esau, you ain't going to have no more kids. You're going to be destroyed. All right? Your little demons that you bring forth with these 2/3, you're going to be destroyed. All right?
And these nations,
you're not going to be after a period of 1,000 years, you're not going to be in existence anymore, man. You're going to be destroyed. All right? You're going to have loss of children. All right? We had to lose children. by your fucking system. Give the women more power. The women get the children. Alright? So you're gonna lose children. I got Job 18 and 11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bit, and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin. Even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength.
That's proving what the brother just said. That the part about the skin again. How did it say?
It shall devour the strength of his skin.
Yeah, the strength of your skin. You're not gonna like the whole thing with the children. That you're gonna be, your memorial is not gonna be there ever again.
Even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors.
And it shall bring him to the king of terrors. You're gonna have to deal with Yahweh Shai face to face. What is that? Is it Joel 3? Where it talks about how multitude of the valley of decisions. This is gonna be over in the Middle East. The fight that really goes down between, like the remnant of Esau that's left over. Once America's destroyed, there's going to be another great battle over there. And that's where he's going to ultimately be blotted out or taken captive, whichever ones that are left to be slaves. But it says his confidence is going to be broken. It's just like in that movie, the one with, what was it called? The day the earth stood still with Keanu Reeves, when that I guess that destroyer came, and he dissolved into a bunch of little nanobites. All these men were just standing there. They were all trying to kill it, and they couldn't. It just kept evolving and growing and growing. That's going to be Yahweh Shai, man. It's just going to be such a multitude behind them, ready to kill you people, kill you Edomites, and your bullets aren't going to do nothing. I remember this brother made an example of it being like that mountain. Those bullets are like little pebbles to the Most High and Yahweh Shai's ships, to Yahweh Shai's chariot. You really think it's gonna ruin its shield? Nah, man. Your confidence is gonna be broken. You're gonna be brought to your knees. You're gonna wail like women. You wail like women. You may start vomiting compulsively. The king of terrors is gonna be there, and you're gonna have to deal with them.
This is Job 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty one to come down, O Lord.
See, Yahweh is telling you, like, hey, okay, challenge me, because I told you what I was. Yahweh told us what he was. Romans 13 said it. He's not a terror to good works, but to the evil. But to the evil. And Esau's done nothing but committed evil. So he's a terror to you. He's dreadful to you. So he's like, all right, this is what you wanted. You wanted me. All right, you got me. Full anger. Let's see how you do against it. He's telling you, mighty men, to raise up.
Said in Joel 3 or 9 and 11, thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord, talking about the missiles, and the angels, the chariots, they're gonna have they're gonna go to war, and they're gonna win. It says, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there shall I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision.
That's what I was going to say too, because it was saying, thrust down the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. It's there. It's ready. Esau has to go, man. There's that recent video that was just put up a couple days ago by the Dallas camp, when that Edomite came up, the brothers were saying something I can't really exactly remember, but it got to the point, man, where it was just so ridiculous, and brothers were like, man, this guy has to go. Esau cannot rule in the kingdom. He cannot be allowed to go on any longer. He won't tell. Esau will not tell the people what to do what is right. He will not turn from his wickedness. He's not going to stop being evil. He's not going to stop trying to kill you people. He just won't stop. But so he has to go. There's no coexisting with this man. He's dead.
Two-thirds gotta go too. Two-thirds gotta go too. Because you're in the same spirit of Esau. Y'all are fucking wasted, man. They have no value or of no value. Right? Bunch of sloths. Fucking just people that are fat, waxing fat. Proud. Like it said right there in Job 3 and 14, the valley of decision is the valley of judgment. That's where the judgment is going to be made over there. Alright? It says Revelations 16 and 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked, and they see his shame. Like I said, eventually Yahweh Shai said that he lifted up the skirt. He said exposed you. And then men start seeing it. Alright? It says, and he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon, or Armageddon, meaning the valley of troops. Because that's where they're all going to go over there. And they're going to have that the final great war, what they call Megiddo. And that region of over there in Israel, that's where a lot of the great wars occurred. Alright? It says, and the seventh angel poured out his veil into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne saying, it is done. And there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not since men were upon the earth, so mighty an earthquake and so great. And the great city was divided into 3 parts, and the cities of the nations fell. And great Babylon came in remembrance before the Most High to give her unto the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. Talking about the ICBM missile. And every island fled away, and the mountains were not found. And there fell upon men a great hail out of heaven, every stone about the weight of a talent, and men blasphemed Yahweh because the plagues of the hail, for the plague thereof was exceeding great. And that's talking about, like I said, the ICBM missile. It's going to be a thermonuclear destruction over there here in America, and over there it's going to be missiles being let off over there too. All right, it's going to be a full-fledged, like I said in Malachi 4:1. Get that? Malachi 4:1. All right. But that's where Esau, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to do something, man, because Russia, they ain't playing, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not playing. You've been fucking around with people too much. You've been fucking pushing buttons too much. That's it.
Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Right. All the days that's coming is gonna be like an oven, man, hot. All right. Get that one in Isaiah 64. And that's what everybody's really afraid of, man. That's what everybody's is talking about, man. Is what the missiles. Who has weapons of mass destruction? People are worried about that because they know they do damage, man. It's not even just the fire and the blast; it's the aftermath. It causes cancer, man.
Isaiah 66 and 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
That's what he's going to be doing. He's going to be judging people over there in the valley of Jehoshaphat. But you call it Megiddo, Armageddon, that's where he's going to be doing it.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
That fierceness, that's that fierceness, that cup that Esau's gonna have to drink. He's gonna destroy America. This place is gonna be a lake of fire. Over there, he's gonna continue war. All right, you international base, then you gotta wait. Y'all gonna get caught up over there. Go ahead.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many, man. Those laser beams that are gonna come out them chariots are gonna fucking be destroying people, man. Right?
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
That word please means he's gonna judge you. Right?
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
They that sanctify themselves.
That's it. Go ahead and get that one in Zechariah. Is it more on it?
Yeah. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens, behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, said the Lord. So all these different abominations y'all people committed are all going to be pleaded with, or judged by, or judged with. That's what you said, Zechariah? Zechariah, which one did you say?
Last chapter.
Last chapter. What chapter again?
14 and
12. Okay. Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away.
All you heathens, you 2/3 that fuck with Israel. The ones that rightfully hold that title, Yasharahla, the elect. Now you can come in here thinking you're an Israelite, say, oh, I know I'm an Israelite, but that doesn't mean that you're saved. That's not enough. Alright? You gotta come with the spirit, you gotta have works, you gotta have faith. You can't have one or the other. You gotta have both.
And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor.
Like I said, when you stand, you're going to be melted away. The eyes in your skull, the tongue in your mouth is going to be consumed. That's that heat wave, man. The ICBM missiles are dropped. That heat wave is gonna just devour you. You're gonna disintegrate, man. That's it on that.
Okay. It says it has 2 minutes. It's not.
2 minutes. Obadiah 10.
Obadiah, verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob shall shame cover thee.